So dear respected Thai, dear community, we always in Plum Village tradition start from dear Thai. Thai in Vietnamese means teacher. So now it's more makes sense when we say dear Thai. Everyone is Thai here because we have a retreat for teacher. Normally we address our teacher Thai Thich Nhat Thanh. Yeah. So because every time we greet him, it reminds us of being mindful. Yeah. So that is why in this week you will listen a lot. Some of us, and you can try to, if you feel comfortable, to say dear Thai to start at the beginning. And it's also because of him we are all here together to be able to spend a good quality time for 6 days together as a community, as an opportunity also to cultivate energy of mindfulness collectively. So welcome to International Mindfulness Retreat for Educators, and so we are so happy to see so many teachers and people who work in education, in academic or non-academic, to happily, excitedly sign up for this retreat, and you all arrived today. What a miracle! Yeah? And we are so exciting to know that we have another 5 days to be together. And so that's why we want to have this session. Even we know that today everyone is having a long traveling, but we still want to have this short time to just introduce you a little bit of a path about what is going on in these 5 days, so that you can prepare yourself and allow it to develop in you slowly, yeah? And so what is happening these 6 days for us, or the next 5 days for us? I know that many of you are working with other people, whether you are a teacher or not, but we somehow work with so many people, and to take care of so many people. And these 5 days, we hope that everyone can give everyone a chance to take care of yourself and allow yourself to be taken care of. And then because we come as a group, as a community, and we also allow ourselves to take care of each other. And our keywords for this week is to take care of ourselves. Take care of ourselves is also take care of others. And the energy of mindfulness is the energy that has love, that has understanding, that has care, that can help us to be taken care of. Because mindfulness, it means the energy that can allow us to understand or to know what is happening in the present moment. The question is, do we really not knowing what is happening until we have to be mindful so that we know what is happening? Yeah. So this is something that the question that we ask, why we need to be mindful. So as a person, we function based on memory most of the time, many things. Yeah. In order to save our energy, we need to memorize, so we don't have to learn every time we have to do it. For example, brushing teeth. Can you imagine if you have to learn every time you brush your teeth? So in order to not waste this energy, we memorize it, how to brush the teeth. We have to memorize how to chew the food, how to eat, how to serve our food, how to walk, how to sit down, how to drink tea. We have to train to memorize all of them, how to do it. And the body also learn and memorize it. Keep all the memory of the activity so that when we do it, we don't have to relearn again. So that when we drink the water, we don't get choked because we memorize all the muscle, the throat muscle, they all know already how to swallow the water. And to eat also, all the muscle is already memorizing where to chew, not to chew your tongue, but chew the food, for example. So they are all memorized in our system. And they can function in autopilot mode. So that we don't waste energy. So that is most of the time what is happening in our body and mind. So what happened with this system is it makes our mind can freely go anywhere our mind wants to be, and the body is left apart. So many times we can discover, and this week we have a chance to witness that separation between our body and mind. Let's say you brush your teeth, you put the toothpaste on your toothbrush, and then you put to your mouth, and then your mind can go somewhere. Can think about what is next, what is the project, how can I deal with this person? And then your hand and your tongue and your mouth, they work by itself. Yeah. Walking is also the same. Your mind is going to the toilet, right? You plan to go to the toilet and you stand up, and once you walk, your mind is somewhere else, and your body will bring you to the toilet, unless you don't know where is the toilet. Then you kind of like, where is it? Yeah? Then you're present. But once you memorize it, then you just autopilot directly. So in this retreat, we all want to go into our own laboratory, which is ourself. Yeah? Our body and our mind is our laboratory. So we can learn, we can make an experimental trying things and to get the data from what is happening inside of us. And in order to do that, we have to put our awareness in all of the autopilot that we are doing, so that this mindfulness can shine light on the activity that we are doing. For example, breathing is there every second, every moment, but it can be left behind from the mind and let the breathing just breathe and the mind do something else. Yeah. So it is important to bring back these two, and our practice this week is to do that, to bring our body and mind together. So our breathing is a very good way that can bring our body and our mind together. So that's why we use this breathing, bring our mind back to our body. So the whole week we will practice that. We will do our best to generate this energy of mindfulness through our body and our breathing, so that our mind and body can be one. Sometimes we say the breathing is like the broth of our body and mind. It means when our body and mind together, they become like a broth. You cannot separate it anymore. Like today we eat the soup, We have many kind of things, but when we drink the water, the broth has everything inside, and they cannot be separated. And we want the reunion of our body and mind as strong as the broth. So with the breathing, we can make our body and mind together as one and fully living in the present moment. As teacher, we have a lot of plan, we have a lot of objective, subjective things that we want to do, and many of them are in the future, and sometimes the future can become the burden of the present moment. And sometimes our class or our job does not allow us to finish what we need to finish, and then we see that our future is waiting for us all the time. Yeah? And in this retreat, we also want to overcome that so we can have much experience possible during this retreat, that we are able to enjoy the present moment as much as we can. Right now, we all arrive. Can we enjoy this countryside, this monastery, these all green things around us as much as possible? I hope that these few days the birds will sing again. Last June we have a wonderful bird singing, and suddenly they all disappear. Yeah. Maybe the weather is also changing all the time. But at least all the green leaf is still smiling. They have not yet gone. The season of autumn is coming, so they will all say goodbye, but now they are very alive, very smiling, and be there for us. So this is something that we want to practice, is to get in touch with our autopilot system and to be mindful of it and to bring the body and mind together so that we can be in the present moment. And we want to do our best to interrupt all of this autopilot to make it more presence and more real in the present moment. So that we want to unlearn everything. We want to unlearn the way we drink tea. We want to unlearn the way we walk. We want to unlearn the way we sit. We want to unlearn the way we eat. Yeah? And relearn again everything. So that we are not very autopilot anymore. And the way we do it is to disturb the habit energy, to disturb the autopilot. That's why we have this bell. When we hear the bell, today announcement, what you are suggested to do when we hear the bell? You remember in the announcement? We stop. Yeah, we stop. It will look very strange when we stop like this suddenly in the middle of conversation. It's in order to interrupt that autopilot, yeah, so that you have a chance to come back to your breath and bring back your body and mind together, and suddenly you become more present to what is happening and what is going on. And after the bell is finished, then you can continue to do whatever you are doing at that time. Yeah? So we have this activity bell, we have this bell, we have so many kind of bell in Plum Village tradition. Bell is our best friend here. Yeah? We have also wooden bell. So we have activity bell, there are two. So this one is the metal bell, and we have also the wooden bell inside the house. So when we hear that, we stop, we breathe, and to interrupt whatever we are doing. Yeah. So if you feel interrupt, that is good sign. Like you're having a conversation and get interrupted, that is a good sign. Because then you stop and you see what you are in between, what you are talking about. You can check. And we also have the chime in the dining hall. And that chime, when it's sound, you also can take a good opportunity to stop and to breathe. Yeah? And we have so many church bell too. And the church bell here sounds twice, the long one. So it will sound, and then 5 minutes later they will sound again the long bell. But in this bell, we give everyone decision to practice. You don't have to stop the whole length of the bell. Maybe the first 3 breaths, you can enjoy your 3 breaths, and then you continue. And then the next sound come, you decide if you want to stop, wonderful. If you don't, be mindful. Yeah. So that is the church bell is kind of like a bonus for us to interrupt our automatic pilot. And Brother Duc Dinh here, and Brother Bao Tang, Brother Treasure, and Brother Duc Dinh, Brother Concentration. And our brother, he will tell you more about how to interrupt all different things, like sitting, eating, many other things. Yeah, he will show us how to do it. And this is very new for us. So that's why we want to unlearn and relearn. Yeah? So we unlearn the eating and relearn the new way of eating during these 5 days. And the purpose is, one purpose is to have mindfulness, to know what is going on, and to interrupt all our autopilot and habit of doing things, separating our body from our mind, so that we have a chance to bring our mind back. So I would like to pass my mic to Brother Duc Dinh to explain all of the tricks that he has to us, so that we can practice for these 5 days.
Dear Thầy, dear beautiful community, so welcome everyone. I feel very inspired to see so many teachers, educators and social workers gathered here. I feel I can connect to the aspiration to offer something to our young generations or the adults too, and to transmit and to offer something beautiful to our society and to each other. And when I recall, I used to stay with the children in the Plum Village, and we play with the children. And if there's one thing I learned there, is that what I can transmit is what I am, and more than what I know or what I think is good for them. So that's also another wonderful reason to learn to be a beautiful person and to be at peace, and to cultivate some happiness and some compassion. Because if we learn to do that, then we can offer that to others as well. And if we learn to refresh those parts of us on the spot, and then we can also refresh that, we can learn little by little to do that on the spot when we are also with children or with people that we serve and we help. So I will share a few of the foundations for the practice of the mindful living. And maybe the first one, as my brother shared, is to come back to our breath. Breathing in, breathing out. And we do that in a very peaceful way every time we come home to the breath, and we let it be natural, and we relax our body and just see what is there in the mind, what is in the feelings, and we don't need to tense up or to do something special. We just come home and see if the home needs some care or just us to be present. I would like to also just encourage you, maybe for this retreat, try not to be a teacher. Just be yourself. And so you have a chance to really enjoy and learn. Maybe you could play to be a student. We have the beginner mind when you are a student, and we can learn a lot. How many of you have already practiced sitting meditation? Okay, many. And how many of you didn't? Never yet? Or almost not? Okay, great. Well, I'll still give a few basic informations about maybe how to find a posture that is good for us. We will sit in the morning at 6:30 in the morning, and sometimes we will also have in the evening walking and some sitting meditation at the top of the hill if it's not too wet. So whenever we have a session of sitting, you can come in the hall, and usually we like to take the time to already walk mindfully when we come, and to enter the hall peacefully. And then you find a cushion, any cushion, or a chair if you need a chair. And I don't know if we have more cushions, but if you see more cushions, you can also take a second one if you need. And then you have a few options for posture. This is one option. I think we call the Burmese, right? Burmese. So the first leg, it could be left or right, is close to the cushion. You sit at the front of the cushion. You don't sit too deep inside the cushion, but at the front, so it allows the hips to find their own.
Maybe around here?
Yeah, 1/3 front.
Or right here?
Yeah. And then you can bring